All right, so you'll hear the clicking going on in the back because I set up a time lapse for the actual photos coming through. But as I continue I actually look through the directions now. So it says greetings and welcome. It says register. I'll do that next, later. So it talks about the parts, filament feed hole, stuff like that on there, power thing. Initial setup. It does have a thing for the plate next to it. It says cut your zip ties. If not present, remove orange clips. Nope, I definitely need to cut the zip ties. So that's where kind of where's the best place to put the knife. Don't cut things. Not to mark things up. So the nice thing is the zip ties give it a very sturdy shipping, well braced and everything, so there's a little fear that anything's going to get out of order. And then it says to remove these clips. All right, clips are all removed. So step 1, remove all the clips. Step 2, magnetically attract extrude faceplate. So this is where, from the box, faceplate put it on front. All right, get that out. Open this dirty door up. And right on the front here, it looks like, aha, there's another orange clip in here. Hidden clip on the inside there. Make sure you recognize that. All right. That should be all the clips and all the things. All right, step 2. It says load filament. Press and open the filament spool handle. So back here, I think that's a little push thing that clicks in and pops out. Okay. Insert feed tube into filament sensor block into the center, and that's that. I call it a button tube with the feed tube into the center here. In. There it goes. All right. It says hang on to the filament spool. That's interesting. So it shows as though there's a clip in the back that's just this stuff. As those panels, does it actually feed through there? I doubt, but maybe. It has it going what it looks like the back here. We'll see. Now to open up the sample filament. And I have a lot of filaments I've stored along, hopefully in a good enough way that it won't be all mucked up. I have several different brands I need to try out. Alright. So I have that. Normally, so it'll be popped in like this, out, And you want to get a clean first piece. So I'm going to clip it somewhere around here. I'm going to cut it that way. I'm less concerned with it binding up somewhere in the system. All the rest of my 3D print tools are upstairs. So this head is put it on this way, the back, and it has it. See, it's interesting. The way the back of it shows where the electronics are. So it does look like you can actually feed through this little tube, or the hole in the back here. I assume it goes, yep, into the tube. Feed it all the way around. It's touching. Make sure this goes on the spool, not somewhere else. Okay. That's in, that's on. Firmly press the release. Okay. Yep. Press the release button. Continue feeding the filament into the gears until you feel firm resistance. So this button here, firm it down and push until resistance. There. Oh, that should have fit it all the way down to the end towards the extruder. Okay. That's step 2. Now it goes to software and everything. It says, let's see. Utilities. Oh, nope. It says it's all on board right now. So the step it doesn't tell me is to plug in the power. Yeah. It's little things. But in order to see what's on the screen, I'm pretty sure I need power. And thankfully, in the basement, so I have power throughout here. That has power. And then here the power supply kick on. Reminds me of, was it the old Xbox 360 or the Xbox, yeah, the Xbox 360 power. How that worked. All right, got a slot here. One thing, it has a USB on the back. It has, so you can connect directly to a computer. USB up front, so you can pull models directly off. It's got network. I actually have network cable here. I can just plug it right in and have it networked, as well as it has. I guess that's it on the back. All right, so it says to turn it on. All right, so with that, I will probably get back to video. All right. Actually, let's go back. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this will work like this. Audio again, 1, 2, 3, snap, 1, 2, 3, snap. Just for a slightly better audio. Hopefully. We'll see if that comes through right. Alright, so we are now ready to go through the initial setup. It says no file loaded. It's got the touchscreen, shows the temperature on the extruder. And I suppose I can actually take that off. What was that? Oh, wow, that's a sensitive touchscreen. Alright, so the network says to start with settings. I'm in. Go to wizards. And we're going to go to filament loading and start. Maybe. So, okay, it says it's heating to 230 degrees Celsius, the extruder, and we'll see what it says next. This is one of those updates they were supposedly doing with the, basically between the R1 and R2 as well as the C2, is really making it easier to do the prints, do everything from the touchscreen essentially, load the filament, pull it out, things like that. I can see up here where there's room for a second print head, which is something I'm definitely going to invest in as soon as it's available. That would be nice. Please power off. What are you talking about, audio? Yep. Looks like the good audio has died. I need to put new batteries in there. Man, crappy batteries. Alright, so as that's heating up and the recording is going, I'll be right back to get more batteries. Alright, new batteries for this. It's almost done heating. Alright, cut, use tip, did that. Clean tip, did that. Press next when you see filament extruding. Yep, it's extruding. Okay, so that's kind of funny. It extruded because of the fans in there, a little bit of airflow, pushed it off to the side. That's kind of funny. Alright, so it's loaded, it's done. We've loaded the filament. Next! So now it goes back into wizards, and it wants to do offset Z wizard. Okay. Moving X or Z axis to minimum position. Okay. There we go. I don't see it moving. All right, real quick to do sync. 1, 2, 3, snap. 1, 2, 3, snap. All right. So you can hear it now started, and it should be lifting. There it goes. Lifting the bed all the way up. It's fine. I don't think there's any sensor that says the door's open or anything. Wouldn't be surprised if that's a hack someone figures out. But while this is up, take the tape off here. Nice thing, this base on here is sturdy. And it looks like they did two things. Where the tray that lifts it is nice and sturdy. It still has hand-controlled springs to tighten and adjust it. But this one here is oddly loose. So I'm going to tighten it at least down. At least hand tighten. Those ones are a little tighter, so a little more tightening. To avoid melting the bed, the printer now wait for the extruder and bed to cool down. Using the buttons below, adjust the bed height so you can feel a piece of paper barely grabbed by the nozzle as you slide it around. I was wondering if they're going to still do the paper trick on this or not, or if they found a different way to do it. And so, okay, I'm going to get these all, I said, just hand tighten because the one in the back here was real loose. So, I'll make sure it's kind of ready to go here. All right, so piece of paper. Nice that they give you one as a welcome letter. So, it says, using the buttons below. So, put the paper in and get it down. Oh, wait. Oh, that's weird. I'm not used to where the, I'm having to move the bed up versus down. That's totally not what I'm used to doing. All right. Oh, it won't let me hold it either. So much Z. Okay, let's get close. Go to the 1 millimeter or 0.1. Still fine. Fine. Ah, not quite. There it is. Part of that, I have to make sure that's not just the bump in the paper. Oh, that's grabbed. So right there. Done with that one. Okay, so Z offset has been captured. Guess that's it. Admittedly, I'm not sure how straight the bed is because I had to adjust those. I'm not sure if there's anything else I have to do for that. Following the directions, it says I'm good. So now it says in files, do a test print. Okay, so it has R2 test print, which looks like a good option. It's nice, these files are loaded at April 22nd, so you can tell it's fairly new. All right, so we'll do test print. Sets it to a negative 6.7 Z offset, 30% infill, 0.2 layer height, and says this will be 56 layers, an estimated print time of 42 minutes. So we'll go ahead and start that. All right, to bring it up, it has a percentage layout on here, so I'll go ahead and close that door now. It's very light on the magnet, so it does hold now. I pulled all the plastic off it. That's good. So the other things I'll have to figure out is how to do the, like there's a Robo app for the phone that I can do. But there's also, so there's connect to Wi-Fi. I can set that up, which I'll probably do because I have lots of prints on the computer, things I never finished with my R1. I have to play with the software. That will be probably one of the next steps. So what I may do is leave this running, go to desktop and show how that works as I load this up. Just kind of keep this on the background. Supposedly, there's a camera built into this somewhere, I was told. No idea where that's at. Maybe in the corner up here, it looks like there could be something. There's supposed to be a camera that you can record how the print's going. And it would be awesome if it was fixed up in that corner. So we shall see. The rest of this, though, I don't think I need. The rest of it's in different language, and so no more quick start. That's pretty much it for the way you get it set up and get going with the R2. Looks like that's pretty much it. So the rest will be done on software. So let me move that. Like I said, I'll leave this running, and I'll show kind of what the software is doing. And I think what I'll do with the video portion of this is may go back to the time lapse on this one since it's basically not doing anything else in the meantime. Right now, though, for those who aren't aware, it's going through the honing, or not honing, sorry. It's measuring each of the points on the bed to make sure what the level is on it. And hopefully there's no errors on that, and we'll see what it does. Currently, the bed and extruder still have not heated up. So this is the initial, on the R1, it would do a 9-point. So center, each side, and then each corner with the center point as well. So do 9 points. This one seems like it's doing significantly more. So 1, 2, what is it? 3, looks like 4 points across on the x-axis. Yeah, it looks like 4 points on x. And on the y, it would have been like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it might be a 16-point, I'm assuming. Now it's moved to the corner, and it's starting to heat both the bed and the extruder. And it should be for this print as it gets to 230-ish, I think, on the extruder side. And I think the bed shouldn't go more than about 40 C for it to print. But I forget what the setting was in there. All right, so I'm going to start the next piece of this. On this, open up the I love this little USB stick, by the way. That's just mexy. Alright, so I'll turn it switch over to the camera stream there to just kind of show what I'm doing on this end a little better. So yeah, we're just going to wait for it to finish that update. Let's see what else. One of the nice other things about this, about the way they built this one with the side windows and the front door, is it should keep the internal temperature a little more precise, which is only a good thing. So this door back here is a little cockeyed. And little things. All right, let's see. I see a light on this side also, so assuming camera's in there. Or maybe, well, that has the same kind of thing, but I see a light here, light here. Right? Thing's supposed to have a camera? ¿Dónde está mi biblioteca? I am not seeing camera. Say, Robo, don't make me come after you. Figure out where my camera's at. Come on, firmware, how long do you take? Other things to note that I like is it doesn't look like you have to get under it for any reason. It looks like you can do everything kind of externally. So that's kind of nice. All right, while the firmware on that is updating or such, I'm going to see about if I can look for and connect to the printer over here. Let's see if we can fix that Z offset so it'll actually print. Um, okay, paper thing again. It's weird because it's happened to me even when I did my R1 and the way the base software would work. Um, it wouldn't. You do the offset, follow the directions, but when you actually went to print, it would still be way too high off the print bed. So in the software, I'd have to go in and tell it to like drop down a little bit till it's almost squishing it on the bed. So maybe I was just too lax with it, where it was just touching. I need to go that step below this time, so that's grabbing it. I'll try that. They always say so it's grabbing, but I mean, you want to get it close this time. Hopefully that'll make a difference. I've also been looking here. Woo! Board's actually branded as Robo. There's a nice fan in there and plenty of room. Several USBs all connected to a controller there. I need to get a better picture or video of that for you guys to see. So, all right. So it's still way off. Let's do this again. It takes us. I mean, it says it's so close, but it's surprisingly far away. Just the bed height, so a piece of paper could freely pass between the nozzle and the bed. So step one says freely. Okay, grab it. Freely done. It says 6'9". Okay. Oh, unknown USB firmware update connection. Off. I must have hit that too fast last time. It says Robo's ready. Let's print something. Let's go to the test print. All right. Letting it run again. We'll see. All right. It's doing its thing. All right. I'm gonna let that run. Again, we'll see if it works right this time. Piece of junk. While that's going, we come back over here. least this one's now seeing it. Software is. Um, huh. Hmm. There it is, the offset. Huh. I guess I need to keep this over on the other side for audio output. Let's see, what is that? Ah! Hopefully that'll keep it going. Ah! I didn't realize that might have been changing things. Alright, so it's got a front and back button here on the setting the Z offset, so I'm not sure what that does. That's secure, okay, there's no voice there. Oh, look. Updates, updates, updates. There is a camera somewhere hidden in there. Learning things. So all the things you gotta worry about when you first start new printer thing. Okay, let's try to print this thing. Once this updates, we'll try again. Successful, restarting. Print event plugin. Not sure if that's on the printer. It's gotta be, right? The software on the printer's gotta be what's doing that. Huh. Alright, well, once I figure something out, I will keep streaming, I guess. Until then, I'm gonna kill it.